Hey everybody, it's me Sarah here from Wholesale Ted, and in today's video I'm going to tell you about 5 t-shirts that you should not sell. For some of these t-shirts you should avoid them because of the fact that they would be doomed to fail from the start, and if you tried to spend any money on advertising it would be a huge waste. Other t-shirts could get you into potential customer service strife and leave you with very unhappy customers. And for some of these t-shirts, well, you should avoid them because of the fact that they could get you into potential legal issues and end up having your store and your advertising accounts and your payment gateways shut down. It all sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? Well, don't worry, if you just follow along with the simple advice that I'll be giving you in this video, then you can avoid selling t-shirts like these. And to make the video a little bit less scary, I decided to make it a little bit more interesting. Yes, dancing is back. Now, I know we've already had some dancing recently and some quizzes, and whenever I make videos like this, they are a little bit controversial, but I really like them. So in this video, we're going to play another fun quiz where you can win 10 points. Yay! Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to show you a mystery t-shirt for 5 seconds. In that time, you have to guess the reason why you should not sell that t-shirt. And if you get it right, you will win 10 points. And also just FYI, later in the video, I have a huge announcement about something that I am very excited to share. But for now, it is quiz time. Okay, so here is a print-on-demand shirt I created. Selling this shirt could get you into legal hot water. So why do you think that is? You've got 5 seconds to guess. Go! Alright, time's up. Drum roll please. The reason why it would be a terrible idea to sell this t-shirt is because it features the typeface from the Coca-Cola logo. Yep, does this look familiar to you? It should, as it's the same C that's used in the Coca-Cola logo. See, here's a question I get asked a fair bit. Sarah, can I use famous fonts from movies or TV show logos? Well, it's a good question. And so here is the strange yet fascinating thing about fonts and copyrights in the USA. Unlike most countries, which protect typefaces as a work of art and gives it copyright protection, in the USA, typefaces do not have copyright protection, although fonts do, and yes, they are separate things, and it's important to know the distinction. So let's say I went and bought this font, Gilroy, created by a font designer. When I purchase it, I am given a file, which is a piece of software to download. Once I install this on my computer, I'll now be able to use this font. This file or software is the font. This is legally protected. I can't resell it or reproduce it. But the typeface, as in the visual design of the letters and the numbers, that design has no legal protection in the USA. However, the Coca-Cola logo is trademarked. That means design elements from the typeface that it uses, such as the iconic C's, are protected by trademark. This means that Coca-Cola could still come after you and have a great legal case if you tried to use their typeface. For most countries, it would flat out be illegal due to copyright infringement, but in the USA, it's sketchy to sell not due to copyrights, but due to trademark infringement. And so yes, usually, I'd recommend most people stay away from doing this, but your risk tolerance may vary. And as always, I have to say, I am not a lawyer and this is not a replacement for official legal advice. Okay, did you get it right? If so, congratulations, you can add 10 points to your total. If you didn't win though, that's absolutely fine because we've got another chance to win 10 new points. Okay, this t-shirt here would not be a good idea to sell if you were planning on using Facebook ads to be your primary source of traffic. So why would this t-shirt not be a good idea in that case? You've got 5 seconds. Go! Alright, time's up. Drum roll please. The reason why this t-shirt would not be a good idea to sell if Facebook ads were going to be your primary source of traffic is because giraffes are too niche. Yep, that's right. While some people are indeed interested in giraffes, there just aren't enough people to make this niche worth your time. If we come to Facebook's Audience Insight tool, we can type in giraffe and see that we get a very small group of people, just 450 to 500,000 people for this interest in the USA. If you tried to sell this t-shirt, then even if you initially found an audience of giraffe fans you could sell it to, you would very quickly saturate them, and the chances are your ad would just, well, fizzle out. Even worse, because this audience is so small to begin with, it would be very difficult to find sub-niche targeted audiences to increase your initial ad conversions. For example, let's say we wanted to sell this t-shirt, which, by the way, wouldn't really be a good idea because it looks terrible, but regardless, that's not the point. So, who would be our audience? People that like giraffes and are involved in environmentalism. If we come and create a dummy ad for it on Facebook and try to cross the giraffe niche with something related, such as targeting people involved in environmental organizations, we only hit 33,000 people with our targeting. Way too small. But you know what would be a much bigger, better niche? Giant pandas. The fan base for this is much bigger. If we come to the Facebook Audience Insight tool and type in Giant Panda, we'll see that we reach a much bigger audience, 3.5 to 4 million people instead. Not only is that a large amount of people to scale out to, but if we try to narrow our audience down to people that are interested in giant pandas and in environmental organizations, we'll hit at least 100,000 people, which should be your minimum target for an initial ad. Did you get it right? If so, congratulations, you won 10 points. Now, I said at the start of this video, I have a big announcement, so let's do it now. Our old premium dropshipping training course, the Dropship Club, is no more, and it has instead been replaced with our much bigger, better training course, the Econ Clubhouse. The Econ Clubhouse is Wholesale Ted's premium, over-the-shoulder training program designed to help shortcut your success in creating a money-making flex store from start to finish. Not only have we updated our extensive dropshipping videos, but we now offer hours of premium over-the-shoulder training specifically for selling successful print-on-demand products, an addition that has been highly requested. We've more than quadrupled the content for teaching Facebook ads, and we've added a huge series of training videos that teach you how to get free traffic with Google using SEO, even if you've got a low starting budget. A lot of people understandably ask me, Sarah, what's the difference between your free videos on YouTube and your premium videos inside the Clubhouse? Well, here is an example. On this channel, I have a free SEO tutorial. It's 34 minutes long. But my SEO training videos inside the Econ Clubhouse, they are over 2 hours long. So if you want to go beyond our YouTube videos and get access to our premium advanced over-the-shoulder training, I will have a link to how you can join the Econ Clubhouse in the video description below. For now though, back to the video and your next chance to win 10 points. Okay, here is the t-shirt. This shirt would not be okay to sell on eBay. Why would that be? You've got 5 seconds to guess. Go! Alright, drum roll please. The reason why this would not be a good t-shirt to sell on eBay is because of the fact that it is drop shipped from AliExpress. Yep, see, here's the thing. A lot of people ask me, Sarah, can I drop ship from AliExpress on eBay? And while it isn't inherently banned or anything, as I said in this video, it is not a good idea. Despite that, a lot of people still ask me about what I think about AliExpress dropshipping and eBay. Well, I can tell you, my opinion, it's not changed. Here is the thing, like most online marketplaces, sellers have a love-hate relationship with eBay. We love that we have to do minimal marketing to sell our products on eBay because millions of people just go there every day, and that is not to be underestimated. Because for most stores, 50% of their revenue usually goes towards marketing. And so even though eBay charge fees, these don't come close to traditional marketing costs. On the other hand, eBay also has this, seller performance standards. If more than 2% of your transactions result in customers winning an eBay dispute, your account is in serious trouble. And here's the downside to dropshipping with AliExpress. Sure, the items are very cheap, but on the other hand, shipping is going to take 2 to 3 weeks for customers. And the longer shipping takes, the fussier customers can get. If you're selling in your own store, especially if you're using Stripe or Shopify payments, you can handle angsty customers if you had an upfront shipping policy by pointing it out. But on eBay, they are notorious for siding with customers even when the customers do not fairly deserve to win the dispute. And so dropshipping items from AliExpress onto eBay is not something I would recommend. But honestly, there is a much bigger reason that I would avoid selling this item on eBay because you would be dropshipping it from AliExpress. And that's because AliExpress suppliers like this one here are often selling the item on eBay themselves anyway. Because they are producing the item themselves, they can sell them for the same or similar prices to their cost on AliExpress, but on eBay. And while I 100% believe that you do not need to compete on price and you can list your items for higher prices than your competitors if you differentiate yourself from them, it is very difficult to meaningfully differentiate yourself from the supplier. So no, I don't recommend dropshipping on eBay. Stick to dropshipping in your own store where it's a lot easier to differentiate yourself instead. So, did you get it right? If so, congratulations, you won 10 points. If you didn't get it right though, that's okay because you've got another chance to win. This one's going to be a little bit easier, so this time we're going to be playing for 5 points instead. Alright, do you see this t-shirt here? It would be a very big mistake to add this product listing to your store and sell it if you had previously added this t-shirt product listing to your store. Can you figure out why this would be a big mistake? You have 5 seconds to guess. Go! Alright, time's up. Drum roll please. The reason why it would be a mistake to list this in your store if you had listed the previous listing is because you reused the exact same model for both of these t-shirt designs. So for those of you that don't know, I created these photos using an app called Placeit. In my recent video, I gave a short tutorial on how to use it, and if you want to check it out for yourself, I'll have a link to that video in the description below. Placeit allows you to create lifestyle mock-up pictures for your t-shirts without ordering the shirts in yourself to take your own photos. And this is extremely important for any wannabe t-shirt stores out there because a lifestyle picture like this can be used in an advertising campaign and it's going to be way better 99.99999% of the time than the product on white background picture that most print-on-demand providers give you. Lifestyle photo apps like this are one of the secret tools, you could say, of successful print-on-demand stores. However, there are a lot of beginners out there that make a big mistake. See, they'll find a picture they think looks good on one of these apps, like this, and go, awesome! And then proceed to use it throughout their entire website on each of their different t-shirts. And you know what? This is a terrible idea. Why? Because now customers know that you did not take those photos. The only way this person can be in the exact same pose with the exact same lighting is, funnily enough, if you Photoshop the design on. Now that's certainly not the end of the world, which is why this is only worth 5 points. But, you know, one of the really nice things about having customers think that you took the photo is that it makes your store look much bigger than it actually is. It makes it look like your store is big enough to justify having its own photo shoot. And you ruin that when you reuse the same photo. And so if you are using a lifestyle photo app like Placeit or Smart Mockups, then make sure that you vary up the pictures. And actually, here is a really great tip to increase your authority even more. Search for pictures that reuse the same model. Now, I'm not sure if other competing services like Smart Mockups have this feature. They very likely do, but I know that Placeit does. What you do is you come and click this button here. When you do that, Placeit will show you all the photos they have featuring this model. By picking different photos featuring this model for each of your t-shirts, it makes it look like you had an actual photo shoot with him and it adds authority to your store. So what I recommend that you do is you go there and you choose a few models that you like and then you reuse them in different pictures and poses, and that way it's going to make your store look like it is already established and successful. So, did you get it right? If so, congratulations, you won 5 points. Now, if you didn't, Don't worry, because we've got one more chance to win points. This time, we are playing for 15 whole points. Okay, so here is a print-on-demand provider a lot of people don't know about, CJ Dropshipping. They have some pretty low-cost items, such as this t-shirt that has a base selling price of $3.50, but you know what? It would be a big mistake to go and sell this t-shirt on the online marketplace Etsy, which is a place that many successful t-shirt stores have popped up on, such as this one here, selling designs with print-on-demand services, and they have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why would it be a mistake to sell this t-shirt there? You have 5 seconds to guess. Go! Alright, time's up. Drum roll please. The answer for 15 points is that this service provider, they're in China. See, here's the thing about Etsy. Originally it was a marketplace for handmade items only. Over time though, they started to allow sellers to work with ethical production partners. They used to audit them, although now they no longer do. However, a lot of Etsy buyers still very much care about this. And due to many factors, a lot of people have very negative ideas and beliefs about ethical standards of warehouses and manufacturers in China. And so when an Etsy user receives a t-shirt from CJ Dropshipping and sees the package was from China, you risk them being unimpressed and potentially leaving negative feedback. That's why when it comes to Etsy, I think it's a smart idea to avoid foreign manufacturers and try to stick to local manufacturers instead. And as a bonus, several of these local manufacturers have integrations with Etsy to automate your store and production as well, turning it into a source of semi-passive income, another good reason to choose them as well. So, how many points did you win? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you would like even more free training on setting up a successful print-on-demand t-shirt store, then be sure to download our free ebook, The 6 Steps that 6-figure online stores follow to make over $10,000 a month, and you can get that free ebook for yourself by clicking on the link in the video description below.